Morgan, this is becoming a reoccurring theme. Friday night basketball action, you and me together, it doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah, and I honestly can't think of a better way to start this show off with than the defending state champs.
Yeah, I was out in Turner County today in Asburn for the second time this week, and it was a business trip in Asburn for the defending state champs. They're waving hello to us from Homerville. Freshman no more. Amaria Dean is going to jumpstart the Pantherettes offense. I told you she's deadly in the open court. New year, same story. Size a factor between these two teams. Tiana Dorsey on the block finds Dean on the other end. 11 first half points for the sophomore. Zaniyah Lawson is going to hit the triple here. The Titans' fast break scoring is going to keep them close in this one in the first half. Alana Edwards on the receiving end. She gets the bucket. And then the Titans, again, one more time, pushing it up the floor. Off the miss, Edwards is going to clean it up. Clinch lead is down to 14 just before the break. Dorsey off the inbounds pass. Pantherettes 56-38 at the half. Second half, Titans are going to show some fight. Talia Martin scores, but in the end, Pantherettes were too much for the Lady Titans. MVP from state title game a year ago, Tiana Dorsey led the way with 24, and Clinch claims sole possession of first place in the region.
But I was proud of the way we played defense and rebounding tonight. Zakiya Burgess. I mean, to be honest with you, no, that girl's a really good player. She's a college player. She meant a lot to that team, and then I think they lost another girl to Tifton. So you know, they're in a rebuilded year. They had a lot of new faces out.
Definitely a lot of new faces out for Turner County. Aaron Bryant and the Clinch County boys 9-2 on the year, and the Titans saying welcome to Asburn, trying to hand Clinch their second straight loss. Defense working early for the Panthers. Bryant off the steal. Finds a loose ball and is going to find its way to Jeremy Bell, who's going to hit the mid-range jumper. JT Terry is going to respond on the other end of the jumper of his own in the lane. Terry, 16 points, leading the way for Turner. Quintarius Vale, okay, I see you, no-look dime. He's going to find Grant, and the game's tied at 9. Back on the other end, Bryant and 1. He's going to hit the free throw. Three-point play for the Panthers, and Cedric Hillman comes right back with one of his own. Feet beyond the arc. His is going to count for 3, plus the foul. It was a one-point game at the half, but in the third, Clinch goes on a 19-0 run, puts this one out of reach. 4 players scored in double digits for the Panthers, led by Bell 16. They get the win, 71-57. Morgan, we have to talk about the girls. Tiana Dorsey, Amaria Dean, we saw them last year. They look very similar to last year without Grady. How far can this team go?
State. I mean, is that even a question? They're going back to Macon. We're going to be in Macon in a few months.
I just want to say shout out to the Homerville fans, because when I walked in there, the assistant coaches, everybody knew we were there at the state championship, and they showed us some love.
They always show love.
Yeah, so we're rooting for them, and we're hoping they can make their way back to a state championship. Morgan, you were out in Cordele tonight.
Yes, I was in the Watermelon capital. Both the Lady Cougars and Lady Bobcats in search of their second win of the season. A low-scoring battle. Game knotted at 5 at the end of 1. All of Dooley's 5 from free throws. Jazz Adams knocks down their first field goal of the night. Free throw no good. Dooley on top, 7-5. 30 seconds remaining in the half. Clinch County's LaKayla Alexander puts the Cougars on the board, and they found some life coming out the locker rooms. Mariah Chambers intercepts the pass, but she just can't get this one to go. They throw it back up. One more try. You know, 4 times the charm. Maybe the right side just wasn't her side, but that was the spark that they needed. Miranda Moore off the rebound, and then she intercepts the pass, and the Cougars continue to stretch the lead, getting the dub 30-14. In the boys matchup, the Bobcats came into the Cougars den looking to put an end to their 3-game losing streak. We picked things up in the third. Dooley down 8. Antoine Clayton showing off his QB skills, spots Elijah Wade on the other end. Very next possession, Jalen Bull Hall gets the takeaway, lays it in for 2 more, making it a 4-point game. Less than 20 seconds remaining in the third. Hall, betting on himself, gets his own rebound, goes up strong. Bobcats down 1. The start of the fourth, the Bobcats take their first lead of the game, 40-39. But Aaron, there goes that man. Zachariah smoked the white from distance, drains the 3. Cougars back on top. Fast forward a little, game knotted at 48 with 1:49 to play. Jalen King buries the triple. Then Deontay Burden draws the foul. He splits the free throws, duly up 52-48 with 40 seconds on the clock. And then there goes that man one more time, Aaron. Dwight continuing to answer the bell. He finished the night with 23. It's a 1-point game. 31 to play. Burden sent to the line. 2 shots. He knocks down both. Score 53-51 with 22 seconds left. Zamarian Hudson draws the foul. He makes the first free throw and he misses the second. Clayton looking for Hall down court and he is fouled. Hall 2 for 2 from the line and that would do it in this one. After going scoreless in the first half because he sat out the first quarter, getting back things up in the second, Hall led the comeback efforts, finishing the night with 19, leading the Bobcats to a 3-point victory.
Morgan, it seemed like there was a lot of fouls in that game. Let's get to some of the other action around South Georgia before we get out of here. Monroe, we have to talk about it. Going into Carver,
Monroe.
and they get the win, 90-71. Big time win for Monroe. Also on the boys' side, Fitzgerald with a 3-point win over Cook. What about the girls, Morgan?
Terrell County fell to Early County with a bounce back win, 55-44. Wilcox still on a roll, just 1 loss on the season. Actually, looks like Wilcox lost in that one.
Yeah,
2 losses on the season. Monroe fell to Carver. Different Windsor with the win over Terrell Academy.